Hello everybody, it's T.Boy here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Store version. Last time, we went through, not the internet, but Route 10. And now, we've reached our next destination of Wyndon. So this time, we'll just be doing just that, and entering Wyndon. And look at those loading times. I actually don't know if that actually matters. Yes, this is the first episode to be recorded on the Switch 2. I thought I could just record this on my Switch, but I totally forgot all the save data has transferred to the Switch 2. So, had a miniature heart attack when I boot this game up on my Switch. Because it's like, there's no save data. Start a new game? I'm like, oh, that's why. I got a hand. I'll do like that Corviknight statue with the Rookie D Quarter Squire. Alright, Wyndon City. This is the place where I become a legend at last. You get it, don't you, mate? After all, I'm about to become the new champion of the Galar region. That's it. I'm headed straight for Wyndon Stadium. Don't waste too much time, T-Boy. You should head there yourself. And I'm sorry to keep what was I gonna say? I was gonna say like lately or something, waiting, but we're not gonna do that this episode. Instead, we're just gonna explore the good old city. I feel like my Pokemon always smile when it takes photos together. I'm taking as many pictures as I can. They're like little slices of time. Mime or whatever. That's Mr. Mime's name is. Oh, this Mr. Mime's name is Marcel. It's really amazing. Is it though? Is it really though? What are you guys talking about? It must be nice to be a supporter of someone. It's not easy to be so dedicated to a stranger. That's fair. If a trainer I'm cheering for loses, it really brings me down. As if I was the one who lost. Even the match itself has nothing to do with me. That's what it means to be a supporter. And I want to see what you say before I go over to the point. Okay, I always bring up the weather when meeting new people. Doesn't matter if they're going out to random strangers. So how's the weather like? But first I want to do heal our Pokemon up because our team kind of took a serious beating in Route 10. I feel like Arctozolt just kind of kept getting knocked out constantly. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. I do want to see what you sell since you're like the second guy. Okay, you sell Luxury Balls, Quick Balls, and Repeat Balls. Now, Repeat Balls do work better for Pokemon species we've already, I think it's caught before? Yeah, caught before, not seen before. We also got a handful of vitamins here for each stat. Pretty nifty if you want to do some competitive training, but we won't do that. Let's go to the left. I was going to say a back alley, but this isn't really a back alley. It's just like the back streets. We do got, of course, the little cafe here, but you know what we always have to do when there's a clothing store is change the drip. Okay, we got no shirts. We got the type jackets. We also got some nice little fancy jackets. You know what? I have like this wine red hair, so I'm gonna focus on being red. Also, I just noticed how much money that jacket cost me. Ooh, yeah, this place is pretty pricey, at least for that jacket. Oh, and these pants. You know what? We're styling today. Heck it. Have my money. I probably have some stuff to sell as well, so we should be fine. But why don't we just make ourselves this red? Yeah. Red it is. Let's go for the good old red drip. Get ourselves, I guess, redded out. Redded out. Oh my gosh, we can't even afford the backpack. Can we afford a hat, though? Get like a red. Alright. We're just going to be dressed up in red. With a Kramer shirt, which does not match me at all. Same with a backpack, but we can get a new backpack. Glasses, these are all sports sunglasses. We can get one glove for a hand. I didn't decide to put any gloves on, but yeah, this is our fit so far, I guess. From all the money I just wasted. We look kind of goofy, but it's worth it. There is a hairstyle, but I just said, actually, you know what? I do want to keep the wine red hairstyle. Or the hair color, because we haven't had it that long. But I do want to change this hair type I want. We could put like braids, side part, undercut. I forget what we had before, so we got the long tail. I think we had medium wavy at the start. Um, we could have like the classic short style, but we had that at the very, very beginning. Let's get a little side part. I don't know if we can wear our hat here though. I feel like it would tell us if we can. Leave a hat on? Yeah, I'll wear it. I don't think it'll look that different. It's just we won't have like the giant strand of hair over here. Yeah, we can just see our forehead. Well, whatever. This is the trip we're going. But let's go on back on the bike and go over here. Of course, we got the flying taxi. Got Mudsdale here. I want to go inside of here. One fancy dancy hotel. There's no one dancing in here. No one dancing here. Don't give me the smile, lady. I was invited by Macro Cosmos to come. Cosmos. I say Cosmos. That's Cosmos. To watch the matches. Who? I don't even know who she's talking about. I do like the Aegis Slash little like gold plaque, I guess. Even hello. Now what you doing here? Being a doorman is a lot of work. It doesn't matter how many people come and go. Mistakes are unacceptable. That's why we have Pokemon helping us out too. See your Hone Edge is helping you out. Came to Galar on my bravery instead of my private jet. But I must admit, it was a little tiring. What do you mean it's a little tiring? Bravery's doing the whole. I mean, maybe she's referring to Bravery. I know my wife is complaining, but she actually loves traveling with her Pokemon. Well, let's go check these. I don't think any of you guys are gonna really say anything. This is gonna be important to my legs feeling a little bit swollen though. I guess the hotel's name is Rose of the Ronlands. And you're just more happy to assist Pokemon if they'll speak the same language. Okay. Well, this place sure is fancy. Let's go check it out. I don't even think we can check it out actually, which is a ripoff. I thought we could go check out the upper floors of this place, but it turns out I don't think we can actually. I don't know why I was remembering that we could, but I guess not. I thought we could have definitely went up there and get to see a few other things. We do get an item right here. An air balloon. A pretty nice item, which makes a holder float in the air until hit. Which, if you have an air balloon and someone tries to, use, a ground type move on you, you will not be hit by it. But once you get hit by any other move, yes, that thing will burst. So, and it's a one-time only used item, so you kind of have to use it in a competitive match so it doesn't get wasted. We can go to Wyndham Stadium. We can go to Monorail Stadium right here. Or station. I say stadium. Monorail Stadium. But if we take this and have a very long loading time, we're at the station now. I just noticed these vending machines with like the Pokeball is kind of nice. Unfortunately, okay, never mind. You can't. I was gonna say unfortunately we can't buy sticking items here, but we can get a little lemonade out. Little Zigzagoons harassing this guy, or I guess it's his own Pokemon. My Pokemon love music more than just about anything else. When they hear anything with a sick beat, they can't stand still. They're off like a shot. So according to this, you can't reach Rose Tower unless you take the monorail. So it is used for something. Besides long loading times. You get so caught up in the action of the matches when you're in the stadium that you forget to eat. When we get heaps of tourists here in Wyndon, so I changed my menu to cater to their seats. Looks like they got muffins. I wouldn't recommend trying or was that like ice cream? That could be like ice cream, but I feel like it's definitely a muffin because of like the wrap. But if a muffin's like a greenish blue or whatever, I don't think I would want to drink the muffin, eat the muffin. You gotta be kind of weird to drink the muffin. At least we get suitable benches too, or I guess seats, not really a bench. But are those connected? Is that classified as a bench? I'm not quite sure. Anyways, we can go down here. And if we want to leave, of course we can. And if we come out, you're right in the center again. Yeah, here we are. So yeah, the monorail can take us center, right or left in the pass of Wyndon. But we got a lot of homes to go through in a very nice park. Yeah, some people walking around. Much obliged. Why? Okay, ooh. Can I not get through here with my bike? I can't, man. I do want to get this Pokeball or this item here. Grassy Seed is an item that if the grassy terrain is up, it'll boost defense of the Pokemon with the Grassy Seed. Unfortunately, we have no way of actually, we do. We could Dynamax to our Grass type move and then make the Grassy terrain, but we're not doing any no Dynamaxing in this playthrough. And likes to use a Sandstorm first. I use my Speedy Pokemon to defeat any Pokemon that try to change the weather. Moves like only select Pokemon can learn. They are called Ultimate Moves. Do you want your Pokemon to learn one of them? Are they called Ultimate Moves? I never actually heard that. Which Pokemon should learn my move? I wonder. Oh, do you have? Is this another pledge guy? Oh wait, no. This is Frenzy Plant, Hydro Cannon, and I forget the fire one. Oh my gosh. Freaking. Oh no, I'm a fake fan. But we do get Frenzy Plant, which is a 150 base power special grass type move with 90 accuracy. That is essentially grass type Hyper Beam, really. That you can't move until next turn. It's type of one of those moves. I'm actually trying to figure out Blast Burn. I think it's called Blast Burn. Hopefully I'm right in that. I don't know why I was forgetting that, but here we are. Let's go through one of these homes one by one and see what they got to offer to us. Oh, hello, Hawlucha. Are you gonna like WWE this kid? Hawlucha, that's it. That's the ticket. Maybe we could do a bit sharper next time. I really wish Hawlucha would just WWE this kid from the top row. Okay. What does this house have to offer now? Or I guess these are like more like apartments, I guess. Well, now, what's this? I see you have a Rotom foaming bike. That means you must already know that the Pokemon Rotom absolutely loves to jump in all sorts of different motors. If you want to find out how a Rotom enters motors, then try to best my very own Rotom. Sure thing. Let's get a battle in here. League Staff Isaac. And of course, he's going to sound on his own little Rotom. And it's Mo Rotom. A perfect candidate to go up against my Arctozolt. And man, we're like at the end of our journey and you have a level 34. Okay, whatever. That little list kind of sucks a bit. My attack stat gets cut in half. Man, that sucks. That like really sucks. I did not want to be burned here. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to do less damage. Leaf Storm. I dodged it. And it's going to take even longer for you to kill you now, since you missed. Leaf Storm again. We can handle this just fine. Knock you out. You're probably going to either send, I'm guessing you only have 3 Rotoms, so I'm guessing like Heat and like Wash are your next two, just because of Grass, Water, Fire triangle. I like to assume so. We're probably going to go level 51. And the burn hurts. And you'll send out, yep, Rotom Heat now. A lot of people's favorites are Rotom Heat. It's either Rotom Heat or Rotom Wash seems to be like everyone's favorite, which I'm a huge big fan of Rotom Wash. I had a competitive Rotom Wash back in the day. It was like one of my favorite Pokemon to just use in competitive. And I was like way back in like 15? I want to say it's been whatever. It's been whatever. It's been forever. Luckily enough, you don't have the Ghost type anymore. I forget actually when they changed this, but they used to be Ghost types in their forms, but now they're not anymore. They're just Electric Fire or Electric Water. But I think they used to be just like what? They used to be they got rid of one. I forget what. They kept Ghosts and gained the other type like Fire, I think. So they got rid of Electric back then. I don't forget what game they changed this. I don't know why I used Shadow Ball. Psyshock would have done a lot more damage. But I think it was just Gen 6 they end up changing it. So this lasted for a couple of generations. I want to say Gen 6 is the one that changed it over. I feel like Gen 7 wouldn't make too much sense. So, yeah, if I have to go on the whim, I don't want to say to change it over. So I can't fake out you. And Arctos overgrow to level 50, finally. And I just realized you also burned my cat, which not as bad. And of course, Rotom Wash. There you are. I could use Magical Leaf here. Do a lot of good damage. Hex. Oh, that's bad. Ow. So yeah, Hex does. I think I already actually went over Hex. So yeah, if I have a status condition, I'm gonna take, I think, double the damage, which makes Hex a very strong Ghost type move. And Green and Gross level 51. I want as many levels as I can get before we take on the League. But Rotom changes its type and moves when it changes forms. That is true. Did we even see you use the? Oh, okay, we did see Leaf Storm, I guess. You defeat every one of my Rotom. You should be able to put this to catalog to get use. You receive a Rotom catalog. A catalog of devices that Rotom like. Use a catalog to have Rotom hop in and hop out various devices listed within. If you can use the Rotom catalog, it'll let Rotom enter all sorts of home appliances. Oh, and of course, Rotom can get out again. So yeah, if you have a Rotom on your team and you've been waiting for it to change into like a wash form or fan form or whatever form you want, you can finally do that. It can seem a bit harsh having a broadcast for all to see whether you've won or lost, but it's also a fine chance to understand exactly how strong you are, if you care to. Hello, Bonsly and Pawniard. Pawniard. Don't know why I said it like that. And oh, hello, sir. The turnaround. I'm searching for a Frostmoth. Would you happen to have one, would you? If you do, I'd like for you to trade it for my Duraludon, please. I do not have a Frostmoth, and Duraludon seems tempting, but I could go catch both of those pretty easily. Sorry, man. You also give me the creeps. Seems I've run out of time to reread all the books I've got on my shelves. But even looking over their spines and reading the titles bring back lovely memories. I had to like take a slight pause on spines, but I'm like, oh, right, spines. Can I talk to you? If I make it up on the stadium's big screens during the finals, then the whole world will know my face. And we got two. Wait, we actually have a lot more to go. I thought we had like one more. A truest evolution of Pokemon is, I believe, becoming part of the team of true friends as they live together and grow close to humans. Munchunch. Happy! Greet it, no! Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is crazy to see that Pokemon and Pokedexes like to eat or just like attack other Pokemon, especially just eat. The champion's been a great boon to trainers. The sport has really taken off, thanks to him. Plenty of trainers see his matches and get fired up thinking, I'd like to be like him. As a global festival, whenever the tournaments of the Champion Cup are on, people in Pokemon come from all over. It is interesting to call Pokemon a sport, but when you really think about it, yeah, it kind of is. Hello? My mom and dad both work for the league. They're always away for the champions matches, and it's well boring here on my own. You have Cutiefly here. I love Cutiefly. I like Rabombi a ton. Once again, another Pokemon I have a competitive Pokemon of it. A competitive Pokemon Rabombi. I have like freaking like Tailwind on that thing. That thing was really fun to use. Anyways, we talked to a lot of you. We didn't go through like we didn't talk to everyone here. Hello, yeah, I got tickets for front row seats in the stadium. Come on over. Can I come? You know, I'm right here, and I'm participating in it. I got a max revive. How useful. I can't tell if I can enter these stores or not because like this is like a whitish silver like frame. And you think, oh, that one I can go through, but nope. I guess since we're really looking for more levels here. Let's challenge a cafe and not go to the Pokedex. My bad. What I want to do is let's go to the Pokemon because I was thinking Arctis or both burned. Okay, Morpeko. I want you on front with actually wait, these guys are probably gonna have like fairy types, honestly. You know what, Greedent and Slurpuff, my other fairy. Because I don't really have anything else to really deal with fairy types. I don't know, I'm just gonna pick you two. You guys both have to do with something with food. Welcome back, Cafe. It's time to battle him. Let's see how strong your Pokemon are. I'm actually quite nervous because, like I said, the last time I fought this guy, I was like under level by like 13 levels. So let's just see what you got. You have an Alcremie and a Slurpuff, just like yours truly. And level 47's okay, not bad. Nice levels. This is what I really want to fight. Let's just double into the Alcremie. Got Helping Hand Slurpuff. Okay, that's kind of dangerous. That thing can hit me with like a Dazzling Gleam on both sides. Okay, good half health. Yep, Dazzling Gleam, here it goes. Ooh, okay, that did a good amount of damage, but I'm pretty confident that this Alcremie's dead. Good. You do not want that thing to be helping hand on anymore. And now it just turned into a 1v2. Get him. You might survive. Well, green can actually hit quite hard. Okay, you're going to use Dazzling Gleam. Definitely won't do as much damage as before. Will this kill? No, just barely not. Okay, let's just use Energy Ball because I can. Hit him with that Energy Ball. And the opposing Slurpuff goes down. But not mine, though. Mine is the cooler Slurpuff. No levels gained there. Let's see what item we receive, though. We got Old Gateau. Old Gateau's hidden specialty. It can be used once to heal all the stats conditions of a Pokemon. So essentially, it's just a cooler version of the full heal. But if you tell me, yeah, that was kind of not really worth it. I want to go back to heal our team because our cat and our messed up fossil guy are both burned, and that is no good. Let's get it patched up a bit. And with that being said, it's crazy that we didn't really do too much in this episode, even though this episode is actually going over the 20-minute mark. Yeah, this episode we just went out to explore Wyndon and see what this city had to offer. So next time on Pokemon Sword version, we go meet up with Hop and see what he's up to at the stadium. See you guys till next time.